Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to see that there are still people here who are here. And I wanted to say a few words about how AI, everyone is talking about AI, and all over the place you can hear about AI, about data science and everything that relates to that, and the large supercomputers, so on and so forth. Once the presentation is pulled up on the screen, I will be able to show you that. We have AI, we have startups, and when I'm talking about startups, I do not mean just two guys with sparkle in the eye and they're in their garage building something. I'm talking about corporations that are testing hypotheses related to both new products and related to some new areas of development. And here we can see this explosive growth, really explosion of large language models that make AI available and affordable to any person without even any particular education. We see this and we're looking at statistics of our product usage, evolution foundation models. These days, we have more than 400 users per day and 40 to 60 to 70 people a day. So every day we acquire about 100 days trying new AI models. And most importantly, they are trying not just in the chat, just to talk to them, but they are engaging them into their apps through API. And they are integrating ready-made models into ready-made business processes. What you can use it for already now and what models are already being used for, this is a fact. It's already in production. Legal services based on AI, AI HR assistants, smart knowledge base. When next to large language model, we put some amount of specific knowledge, and it's using them in order to answer questions in a specific domain. And smart search through documentation, of course. I'm sure that in every search engine, before search engine results, you see the response that is generated by LLMs, and it all can be done. They can search based on your database, based on your documents, and this way it really simplifies access to information. But it's not that easy with LLMs or large language models. Talking to current and potential clients, we can see that the fear is there. People have fear that their data will end up in a cloud and they will be available to some criminals or to people with malicious intent. And this fear is still there, and this fear is the biggest barrier to using LLMs en masse and using AI en masse in some production processes or in some processes that engage personal data or some other data that are non-public. So this anxiety, this concern, this is what we have to deal with, and we have to prove and we have to show that this is an outdated idea. If you take your data and if you put them somewhere in your office, then they will be very safe, much safer rather than use it in a public cloud that is certified according to Russian and global rules and that is serviced by professionals in the area. This way, doing this work, doing this awareness work, we are trying to bring down the entry barriers. If we compare what was 1 year ago to now in the market of AI, in order to efficiently use the models 1 year ago, you would need some data scientists who would be paid very much, and they were very few, and there was a battle for them in the market, and they are high cost. But now, since the entry point into AI is much lower, all technologies and instruments are very much available without any capital investment or without major capital investment. You don't need to buy any GPUs or servers at the price of one-room or two-room apartment in Moscow. You can just test your hypotheses almost for free, and then you think how to scale them. Safety and security standards are very important as well. It's an important factor that raises a lot of concerns among our clients and among yourselves as well. But security standards are there in order to audit them on a regular basis, do penetration tests. We do it very often in order to secure all our clouds. And trust. Trust cannot happen overnight. This is true, and we are trying our best to make sure that step by step we can build trust here to gain this trust. And then from some small experiments, we can switch to larger scale projects in order to gain business benefit and value from cloud technologies and AI, of course. Our AI factory. This is the Evolution Foundation models where everyone can come and without any code in zero code model, you can get access to one of many models. Evolution inference, evolution ML inference, it's a more professional model when we take a ready-made model that we have or that the client brings to us, and we use this model for execution, and we use it at scale in some production or office process. Evolution notebooks, this is what data scientists are using in order to develop and in order to tune models that help them get all the power and leverage the whole power of supercomputers from the screen of their laptops. Fine-tuning is training models, additional training models, because in order to use even the smartest models efficiently for a specific domain, a specific area, you need to train them additionally. You need to fine-tune them. You need to optimize them in order to make sure that it works efficiently in production. Managed RAG is something that allows to bring together smart models with some knowledge bases and some information that you have in your organization. And AI agents, this is what is ahead of us all. We already have tools to write to code smart AI agents. They can interact with each other, with different other systems, and it all allows all these services to work together, and they get merged into one agent's interface. And I guess the future of AI is definitely there, no doubt. And it all is proven by numbers. We are looking at how strong and how fast AI models consumption is growing that are in Evolution Foundation model service. Here we are talking about billions of tokens. 13,000, it's actually 14 billion tokens since the moment of launch. This is the most popular model. If you take a closer look at this, it's used primarily to develop. It's used for development, and I really hope that those people who are creating such a great demand for this model for coders, they are not just white coders who are creating the technical debt much more fast in their companies now, but I hope these people truly develop new products and they do it faster, and they get prototypes faster, and then they can use these prototypes in production. Other models are catching up. And they're getting available. We're trying to launch them as soon as possible. And most importantly, we do it for free, absolutely for free until October 31st. Evolution Foundation models are absolutely free until October 31st. Scan this QR code and get access for free. If you are a developer, you can connect them to your favorite system and you can develop together with AI, or you can copy them and you can call them from different APIs. And it's very easy. It doesn't require a lot of knowledge, or it doesn't require DevOps or other narrow specialists. So you're most welcome to try it. Don't hesitate to try it. But these models are not the only ones, and they will not work on their own. So in public cloud, we have some services that are quite simple and straightforward, some virtual machines. We call them infrastructure as a service. And we have more advanced services that allow to build apps, not out of small building blocks, but out of large building blocks. They are databases and other things. You can place them in public clouds and also in private clouds, or in hybrid clouds, when part of it is located inside the organization and half of it is stored in public cloud. And thanks to that, in case if you leverage all these tools, then just in very few hours, it's not an exaggeration, in very few hours you can put together an app. You can put together an AI assistant, they will use the databases inside the company, and at the same time, the databases themselves will be located in very secure places, and services will be up and running in a secure public cloud.
Вот.
So that's all that I wanted to say. So you're most welcome to try on top of the free of charge foundation models on our stand. You can talk to us. We offer grants to startups, so you're most welcome.
Так, ну что же, да, как...
Right, as it has been mentioned, welcome. So welcome, dear friends, once again to Startups Track, and we'll be very happy to hear your questions. Please raise your hands in case if there are any questions on your mind and in case if you want to ask them. Yeah, we have questions. Great. The microphone is right near you. My name is Alexei. My question is the following. How can I get acquainted with the range of opportunities of your platform? How can I learn more about your platform? What would you recommend? I would recommend to come to our stand. There are great people there. They can tell you more about AI foundation models, and they can tell you more about the services that allow to integrate them into business processes, because our purpose is not just to demonstrate the ready-made models and to have them for tested or for production. Our job is to make sure that it's easy to integrate them into your current business process. Not breaking down your business process, but just to integrate them easily so that some work is done by these models instead of people. Thank you very much, dear friends. Waiting for more questions from you. Please raise your hands. We'll be happy to take your questions, because this is why we are here. We are here to answer your questions. Let me remind you once again, we have a stand. Yeah, our stand is here, right here, around the corner. It's here. Yeah, please make sure to visit the stand. And also, I would like to ask you, do you have any points in your career, the career that brought you here and the experience that you have? Are there any points in your career and in your experience that motivated you? Are there any points in your career that didn't let you? Well, I'm sure that you failed at some point. You made some mistakes. What were the best lessons learned throughout the time and thanks to your path? And what could you share with the audience? Trivial as it sounds, keep on believing in yourselves. Don't give up. In case if you fail now, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It's just a valuable lesson. Learn your lesson and move on. You will do it differently next time, and you will succeed. Just be very positive and smile, just like our speaker. Let's give a round of applause. Fedor Prokhorov is together with us. And thank you very much for being so enthusiastic. Thank you for your energy.